Summer rush.
Nobody's doing it big like Digicel this summer. Top up with $1,000 or more and collect the letters to spell the word RUSH for a chance to win one of 3 brand new Toyota Rush SUVs. Yes, you heard it right. 3 brand new Toyota Rush SUVs.
Drive in style for the summer. Hey, Digicel Summer Rush.
Start topping up now.
This is the news on top of the hour.
Live from our studio in Georgetown.
Kaieteur Radio, 99.1 FM.
Good evening. Welcome to this evening's newscast on Kaieteur Radio. I'm Kevin Smith, and welcome to your nightly newscast right here on Kaieteur Radio. Let's get to the news in detail. As world leaders take steps to wean their respective energy systems off fossil fuels and onto cleaner sources of power such as solar, hydro, and wind, there are quite a few things Ghana can do to ensure its petroleum industry is uniquely qualified to stand the test of time. In this regard, energy consultant and co-director at America's Market Intelligence, Arthur Deakin, posits that Ghana can pursue a diversified economy in a proactive and thorough manner. Deakin said, too, that the new oil-producing state can ensure there is an efficient blend of oil and gas production with carbon capture, storage, and utilization technologies. He was keen to note, however, that the foregoing strategies must be accompanied by a more transparent and accountable government. Meanwhile, scores of medical personnel from the Georgetown Public Hospital were yesterday locked outside of the healthcare facility due to the fact that they were unvaccinated and could not provide a negative PCR test. This is in keeping with the government's no vaccine, no entry policy. Earlier in the month, the ministry had announced that unvaccinated healthcare workers will be given up to yesterday, Wednesday, August 26th, to at least take the first dose of the COVID-19 vaccine before the government's mandatory vaccine or negative PCR requirement came into effect at the hospital. According to a letter from the director of the hospital's resources, that's the human resources manager, my apologies, Odessa Williams, the hospital remains committed to its mandate to ensure the health and well-being of all staff under the purview and by extension the Ghanaian people during the COVID-19 pandemic. In other news, the Director of Public Prosecution, Shalimar Alihak, had earlier this month recommended that the elder of 2 brothers who had allegedly raped their 12-year cousin be charged. The government, that should be the Ghana Police Force Corporate Communications Unit, then confirmed that the advice was received from the DPP, but stated, however, that the 19-year-old suspect is out of the jurisdiction and no arrest has been made. We had reported yesterday that the 12-year-old girl was allegedly raped by her 19 and 16-year-old cousins a year ago, but that little action has been taken by authorities, although the incident had been immediately reported. According to information from an official at the DPP chambers, since the incident reportedly happened, the file was sent to the chambers on 3 occasions. Moving on, a chief security investigator employed with Aurora Gold Mines has died and 3 others injured after the company's pickup suffered a tire blowout yesterday. Dead is 55-year-old Gordon Mansfield, a retired member of the Ghana Police Force, and injured are the driver of the pickup and 2 other AGM employees. According to AGM's Director of Corporate Office, Compliance and Government Relations, Peter Benny, the pickup suffered the tire blowout and toppled around 10 hours at kilometer 33 at the Buckhall Road in Region 7. The AGM employees were at the time heading to the company's Buckhall facility from its mining operations located in the Region 7 locale. And moving on, police on Wednesday morning arrested 1 person in connection with the setting on fire of a Kanji businessman's vehicles Tuesday night. Commander Jairam Ramlakan confirmed that the suspect was arrested yesterday morning and he is being questioned by investigators. 3 vehicles belonging to Betsy Ground East Kanji businessman, 46-year-old Dudnot Moses, were Tuesday night set on fire by an unidentifiable male. Police in a statement said that the motor bus and car were parked on the eastern side of the premises, and Moses' counter truck that was used to transport goods for his business was parked on the northern side of the premises when the incident occurred. Meanwhile, Moses has indicated that a $200,000 reward is being offered by them for anyone who may have information about who else might have been involved in committing the act. On Wednesday night, between 21 hours and 21 hours 30, an intoxicated 32-year-old woman assaulted a police officer because he tried to stop the music. According to a police report, a noise nuisance complaint was made via telephone against persons playing loud music at Facade East Bank, Essequibo. Policemen responded, and upon arrival, ranks were greeted by loud music coming from the premises of the suspect. As the police entered the yard, they saw the woman and 3 other persons consuming alcohol. They warned the woman to turn off her music, and she started to drunkenly order them to shoot her. According to the video, the police attempted to uplift the music set amplifier because the woman had refused to turn it off. In response, the woman became aggressive and physically assaulted, abusing them with a series of expletives. Due to the woman's behavior, one of the officer's phones was damaged. She was arrested and is presently in custody, pending charges. And to wrap things up this evening, let's tell you that the appeal hearing of Hansel Andrew Lewis, called Smiley, who was sentenced to 13 years in prison for the attempted murder of another man on January 1st back in 2013, has been postponed. The matter, which was scheduled for hearing at the appeal court yesterday, was deferred to another date after the state prosecutor and Assistant Director of Public Prosecutions, Diana O'Brien, informed the court there were some missing notes of evidence in relation to the case. The court ordered that efforts be made to locate the said missing evidence, and as such, a 21 days adjournment was granted. Further, the court noted that a decision would be made as to whether the matter would be heard on the adjournment date based on the